Mr. Beard here with your class recap for Monday, August 12th. Today we started with our bell ringer, as we always do, and today's was an opportunity to do some writing. You get to pick one of two topics, either writing about a time you lost something you really liked, so it was a bummer that you lost it, or write about your most prized possession. What would be the one thing you wouldn't want to lose because you love it so much that you wouldn't want to lose it? The example I gave in class is my wedding ring. I've almost lost that thing probably half a dozen times already, and I've only been married a couple years. But I know my wife would kill me if I lost it, so that's probably the one thing materialistically that I would not want to lose would be my wedding ring. What's yours? What's the one thing you wouldn't want to give up? It could be a material item, or something, maybe that has a lot of sentimental value to you. Great answer we had today already was, someone said their grandfather's dog tags would be something they didn't want to lose because it had a lot of sentimental value for them. That was the one possession that reminded them of their grandfather. So that was the bell ringer. After we completed the bell ringer, we got into this week's vocabulary. You can find this week's vocab in the room. So if you were absent, you can get that from me. It's a packet. Also, I'm going to post a video walking through the vocab for those that are struggling with it. It's the first time we've had vocab, and although it's a very, I don't want to say easy list, it's a very realistic list of types of words you might use or see every day. We're not trying to throw big, crazy, nerdy academic words at you. We want to throw realistic words that can help you increase your vocabulary in both your writing and speaking. That vocab packet will be due Friday, and we will have a quiz over those words on Friday. We will review on Thursday, and we will have time in class throughout the week to work on that packet. But if you're really struggling with it, get that video watched, and you can find that on Twitter or our website. After vocab, we moved to a short story called The Necklace by Guy de Maupassant, a French writer. It's a short story that has a fantastic twist ending. Speaking of, our bell ringer talked about what our favorite possessions were. This woman in this story, the protagonist, is a woman who's very materialistic and very concerned about what types of items she owns, what her possessions are like, and that's how she wraps up her self-worth is the things she owns and her possessions, and how that comes back to bite her. But great short story. If you were absent, you can find a copy online that I've posted on Twitter, or you can take off one of my print-offs in the room. It's also in our textbook. There's a couple questions we need to answer, and again, you can find those posted on Twitter. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for listening.